When you take the best and brightest people and back them with our disciplined management process, you create a perfect storm for innovation. A unique environment that can't help but produce incredible solutions. The new to the business and new to the world ideas that have never been done before.
How about now?
Perfect storm of innovation means you have all the ingredients.
It's not just about the idea. It's about taking the idea to a level where the world can use it.
There's an expression we use all the time, which is vision without execution is fantasy, or sometimes vision without execution is hallucination.
And the idea is you get different people with widely different views together. You put ideas in the middle and you just beat them together. It's like a crucible. And what comes out on the other end, the ideas that survive, are harder and more tempered than anything that went in.
When you do something that's never been done before, and you know that for a fact, it's the feeling of being on top of the world.
There's nothing better, again, than having a customer come to you saying that you guys got it. You're so far in front of the others. You truly understand. You're transforming our industry. When a customer comes to you and says that, that's when you're innovative, and that's when you truly win.
We usually don't take much time in celebrating, like, oh great, we're so good, we're so great.
It's a well-known saying at Emerson that we only rarely allow ourselves brief moments of joy to recognize or celebrate success. We immediately move on to the next challenge.
We've been waiting for something, always knew we'd see that day.
Our people are driven. Our innate need to challenge convention helps us create the answers our customers may not expect, but the results they definitely demand.
The game moves pretty quick.
The attitude is everything we do with a sense of urgency. It's a company with people who are always leaning forward.
Pace forces Emerson and us to keep up, to rise to the challenge.
By pushing ourselves at the edges, we were able to create something that was a little bit different, a little bit unique, and a lot more extraordinary than just that plain old box.
When shareholders hear us talk about new to the world or a perfect storm for innovation, that should be a very positive thing for them.
I always heard this voice, your product are the best. Okay, your technologies are the best. As well, your price also the best.
To have innovation, it's a dance of understanding between two parties, and it's the perfect tango.
A plumber came to me and basically said, I'm good enough to use your product. I can think of no greater testimonial than somebody coming to you saying that I've defined myself through the use of your products.
It's gonna happen, yeah, one of these days.
Emerson is uniquely qualified to tackle the toughest challenges. Not just the biggest ones, but the most significant ones.
Innovation doesn't always mean taking the biggest problem and trying to solve it. It could also mean identifying a small problem that has a much bigger impact.
We don't follow up the solutions that everyone can think about. We're only looking for the creative thinking that can solve the problems.
We have tremendous people in our company, just brilliant people, who think about the world differently.
We are leaders in our industry, so nothing is impossible. We know that we're going to be not only able to do it, but most likely we're going to be one of the first ones to do it.
It's the way that we're approaching the world. It's the challenges that are over the horizon.
How we're going to achieve energy independence. Okay, how we're going to help customers get energy from wind or from solar or nuclear power in ways that were safer or cheaper or have never been done before.
Whether it's the Amazon, or whether it's the Andes, or whether are the oceans that we operate in. And as we look at these treasures, we want to make sure that our technologies help these environments.
If we don't sell those generators, they won't have electricity, you won't have hospitals, you won't have light. It's life.
People would rather like to be a part of something that's mind-boggling, that's game-changing, that would make the world a different place to live in.
There aren't too many jobs in the world every day you can wake up and go, you know what we do really is important to a lot of people around the world, and we need to keep doing it.
Only at Emerson will you find the perfect storm for innovation. You can see it in the way we create our game-changing technology and new products, our unique approach to the planning process, and how we invest in our people. So when the next customer presents us with what's never been done before, we can confidently say, consider it solved.